How's about the end of the weekend pickup video? You got it, Mario. It is late. It's 10 o'clock on Sunday night here, end of the weekend. Thought I'd do a quick video of my pickups this week before starting next week. So get it in now before I put it all off till next week and I have another 40-minute video to do. Nobody wants to watch that, even me. So let's get right down to it this week. Won't be as long as last week. Start with a Goodwill find. A couple N64 games. Cyber Tiger. That looks interesting. I've never heard of that before. It's Big Head Tiger, I guess. Bass Hunter 64. Probably be more interesting if it was Base Hunter 64, but I know it's not. And another copy of Wave Race I picked up for the N64. For PS2, I got Deus Ex, The Conspiracy, and it is complete. I picked up the Hitman trilogy on PS2, and they're all in here, and they're all in pretty good shape. Where they would have the UPC symbol, they all have the part of a set, not for resale. I had these two, Hitman Contracts and Hitman Blood Money, or Silent Assassin, separately. I sold those off because I have the complete collection now. They're all complete just like this, and the discs are in never played condition. It seems like that was a good find for Goodwill. And I can officially ignore Hitman games now when I see them, at least for the PS2, because I have them all right here. Not a game, but an interesting find at Goodwill. This special box set of Battle Royale Survivor Program. It is a 2-disc Battle Royale and Battle Royale 2. I think the 2 movies are on this one, I think. And the special features on this one. I know these are up on Netflix. If you haven't heard of them, think Hunger Games, only a little bit more brutal. And probably the inspiration for Hunger Games, or one of the inspirations maybe, Battle Royale. Kind of similar premise, but more adult, I think, is... Adults. I personally haven't watched them yet, even though I do have Netflix, but I've heard amazing good things. So I'm going to keep that set. Craigslist find. Saw some 360 games and picked up a few. Enchanted Arms. Dark Star 1. Broken Alliance. This one's exclusive. I think this one is PC and 360 only, the Dark Star 1. And Arcania Gothic 4. I know there's a complete edition on at least PS4, maybe Xbox One going around, and on PS3 too. But these were combined, they were $4 each basically. I paid $12 for the set. So a lot of Xbox One stuff on Craigslist this week. I didn't get any of it. I did ask a guy if he'd break up a set, but I probably should have bought the set and just resold the parts I don't need anymore. He had an Xbox One, a couple controllers, and a bunch of really good games. The Witcher 3, which just came out, Halo Master Chief, Sunset Overdrive, Evil Within, Borderlands, Handsome Collection, a couple other ones I'm forgetting, for $400. Great find. Whoever got that set... Great find. Speaking of Halo Master Chief Collection, I did pick it up this week. I haven't opened it yet, as you can see. But I'm not the biggest Halo fan, but I'm a big enough fan to run through the campaigns. I don't want to play multiplayer. But this is a good opportunity to run through the 4 primary campaigns. And this was... I got a good price on this. Target's Cartwheel app had this for 30% off. So I went into Target and I price matched Amazon, who had the game for $27.10, and then ran the Target Cartwheel coupon. This brought it down to just a little bit over $17. I think $17.10 or something like that. So $17 for Halo Master Chief Collection is a good find of this week. Garage sales were slim picking for me this week. I did pick up a Game Boy, which I've already sold off. The only other thing I picked up was this original Nintendo DS. Has a broken hinge. And initially I thought the screens were kind of in bad shape, but I think they just weren't very good at putting on the screen protectors. So I'll get those off. And despite the Mario thing, it's not a special edition. That is just a sticker. So I don't think it's a special edition. And they did give me this charge cable. This third-party aftermarket. It has the charge cable for the original DS. The charge cable for, I believe, the DS Lite and the DSi. And they're USB based. So that's kind of cool. To get a charger for pretty much every DS or iteration of the DS up until the 3DS. Maybe I'll test the 3DS. Maybe one of them fits. I'm not sure. But that was $5. Also came with a couple of this games. I bought it from a girl, so it was Imagine Teacher, Nintendogs, Club Penguin, whatever that is. The only good game in the lot was Animal Crossing, which I've already sold off for $5 credit to the local game shop. So basically got this original DS for free. Sort of. What else? This week, well, speaking of the local game shop, before I get to that stuff, I did use some of my credit I've been building up at the local retro game shop, and I picked up Rolling Thunder, a Tengen title for the NES, and one of its sequels, Rolling Thunder 3, for the Sega Genesis. So I picked those up. And I've also amassed a pretty nice little hunk of credit at that game shop, so I'm looking forward to getting some good finds from there in the near future. Alright, this week I have been taking advantage of the GameStop 50% bonus trade-in credit. What have I traded in? Those Xbox One games I got at a garage sale not too long ago, I traded those in. In fact, I'll tell you, for Forza 5, I got $20. Remember, those Xbox One games, I paid $10 a piece for at the garage sale. For Forza 5, I got $20.80. For Sniper Elite 3, I got $19.20. And for Destiny, I got $24. So on my first run through, I got $64 credit, which I used to pick up Splatoon for the Wii U, which I've heard nothing but good things about. Unfortunately, I'm not the biggest fan of multiplayer, so I'm hoping the single-player campaign holds up, and maybe I'll dabble into some of the multiplayer stuff later on. But you're a kid now, you're a squid now, you're a kid, you're a squid, you're a squid, you're a kid. Can't wait to get on that. Did another run through GameStop. I took some of the stuff lying around. That Battlefield 4 that I showed, I believe, last week with the steel case, I picked it up at a pawn shop at a 5 for $20, so basically paid $4 for it. I got 8 at GameStop. A Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the Wii U, which I picked up for $6 on clearance at Kmart, $19.20. The Wii Sports that I had in that red Nintendo Wii that I picked up early in the garage sale season for $20, they gave me disc only $7.60, and that's after they hit me with a $2 refurb charge because they said it was too scratched. I traded in an extra PS3 DualShock. I got $22.40. A Wii Remote Plus, I believe that black one that I got in that same lot with that red Nintendo Wii. $12.80 for the Wii Remote Plus. A Wii Motion Plus little dongle add-on to the original Wii remotes, $4. A regular Wii Remote Controller, $3.60. And they hit me with another $2 service charge. They said the battery thing was corroded. Whatever, it was my primary Wii Remote before I used the Wii Remote Pluses. And 2 nunchucks, one of which I got in that $20 Wii U, $4 each. That brought my total to $85.60. I wonder if that was before or after the $4 I left over before. Probably after. Now, while they're adding up my stuff, I was just kind of looking around. There was nothing at GameStop at the time that I wanted, but I was just kind of looking around. And I happened to go over there to the Nintendo Wii section, the Wii U section, and something I've been looking for quite some time was just sitting there on the shelf, and I had to get it. The Toad Amiibo for its regular retail price of $12.99. This thing's been going low to mid 20s on Amazon, and it's one of the few Amiibo I want. I don't want Amiibo that just makes cosmetic changes to games. I don't want Amiibos that's just going to give me like an extra weapon. Toad in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker unlocks levels. He extends the game. He's a very useful Amiibo. And that he was kind of getting rare. I've noticed he's kind of every now and then gone back and forth to regular price on Amazon this past week. Dipped down to $12.99 a few times before going back up into the early, $22, $23 range. But to see him at regular price, I'm glad to pick up the Toad Amiibo. I'm not searching for the rare ones. I'm not dying for, to get, I don't even know what the rare ones are. Lucas or Wii Fit Trainer or whatever. That's aesthetic stuff for me. I don't need it. He unlocks stuff. Like the Splatoon characters do. They unlock single player campaigns, all three of them. The kid, the girl, the boy, and the squid all unlock special single player stuff within the game. So I'd like to get them. I did see the kids, the boy and the girl, in Target at the same time I picked up Halo, but not thinking. I was like, oh, let's get them, whatever. And once you know, they become rare. And that 3-pack that is the only way to get the squid is impossible to find. Even more impossible than most. So maybe someday, maybe Nintendo, maybe they're, amped up some production since they didn't think Toad would become one of the ones that's hard to find. They ramped up some production on him. So maybe they'll do that as they're finding out, because Nintendo's being very cautious this generation. If this game's getting popular and its Amiibos are popular, they need to go ahead and capitalize on it and take our money. All right. So that was that trip, and I wanted to do one more. I was enjoying it, and I had sitting on Forza Horizon 2. Was the only one I was sitting off in that Xbox One lot I got at the garage sale. And although Forza Horizon 2 was a game I wouldn't mind going through, I'm not the biggest racing fan game, and I'm not going to devote a whole lot of time and energy and to unlock all the stuff you need to unlock. And I saw the trade-in credit that they were offering for Forza Horizon 2, and it's more than those other 3 games I traded in. So I thought I'd go ahead and capitalize on that $10 pickup and get the trade-in credit for something I would want later. And then if Forza Horizon 2 pops up for a cheap price down the line, or another racing game comes on, or Sony gets off their heels and finally gives us the Drive Club for PlayStation Plus that they've been promising since before the launch of the system, then I'll have a racing game. But until then, Forza Horizon 2, I took to GameStop for credit, $40 in credit. I paid $40 for that lot of Xbox One games at that garage sale. One game, $40 credit. I also had an Xbox 360 controller lying around. I don't know where I got it. It might have been in a box. I did have to pay $5 to get a battery cover for it, but they gave me $16 credit for the Xbox One controller. And I did a flip. The PlayStation 3 version of NHL 15 was on sale at Target.com for $13.99. So I had Target price match their own website, and I bought it for $13.99. Drove over to GameStop, and they gave me $20.80 credit for it. So I made a little $6 credit profit. And that brought my total up to a nice little chunk of change for GameStop credit. And I picked up a game that I've been eyeing for quite some time, not knowing when would the right time to buy it would be. And I decided, since I had the credit, to go ahead and do it. And that would be Akiba Strip, or Akiba's Trip, however you want to pronounce it. It is an XC game, and I'm kind of on the ropes between waiting on this for it to come down to around a $20 price range, or watching it disappear forever, because it's not going to get a bunch of runs. It's not going to be on any Black Friday sale, more than likely. It's one of those games, it's kind of fan service. You're supposed to kill vampires, but the only way to kill vampires is to rip off all their clothes, exposing them to sunlight. But you're doing it to boys and girls, apparently. It's not just ripping off the clothes of the anime chicks on the cover and on the back thing. It is also boys as well, apparently. Don't know if that makes it better. But I've heard for fan service games of a Japanese origin, it is kind of cool. And they do stick to the Akiba district in Japan very well. So just took a chance that this is not going to be a $10, $15 fine someday. It is only going to get limited runs, and I better get it while the getting's good. So I picked that up. As well as, not a great find, just something to add to the collection because it's only $1. Damnation. Got it for 89 cents in store credit. Finally, the big pickup of the week. Before I go to that, I was looking at Target today because inexplicably, Target has lowered the price of The Witcher 3 on their website, target.com, to $41.99. So I went to the store with the intention of getting that price matched because it's not in store, it's online only. And they were out. So that's something I'm going to do, either order from the website or go to Walmart and price match target.com or something. But while I was poking around Target today, this is an impulse purchase, might be a stupid purchase, but I got it anyway. It's the Silver Mario amiibo. They had 2 left, and I picked up 1. Because why not? I just checked Amazon, and it's going for around 20-ish right now. Even though this, unlike the gold one, which was Walmart exclusive, this was all retailers. But I don't see it anywhere else, at least around here. Then again, I'm not really actively looking. But it was this regular price, $12.99. So I took a chance, and this one's getting open to be used. This one, I think, has the same functionality of the Mario amiibo I got in that Mario Party 10 bundle. So this one is staying in the case, just in case. I'm going to be one of those guys. I'm not trying to pay off my future children's college, and if I ever have any. I'm just in case. And if not, it's $13 for a nice little Nintendo collectible. All right, the big pickup of the week, finally. Got this for $59.99, I believe, $60 through Walmart. And it is the PlayStation TV bundle. I've seen these, just the PlayStation TV by itself on sale for less. I think GameStop had them for $40. I think Best Buy has them for around $40 right now, but that's just the PlayStation TV. This one comes with both Sly Cooper, is that Thieves in Time? Yeah. And Lego the Movie, the video game. And a DualShock 3. And, very important for a PlayStation TV, a 8GB memory drive. Or an 8GB memory card. PlayStation Vita memory cards are stupidly proprietary, and they are stupidly expensive. So the memory card is kind of important. I believe all it has on board is 1GB of memory, which is not enough to download most of the games for Vita and PlayStation TV. I'm kind of bummed because most of the Vita games I do want to play are not compatible with PlayStation TV. It's not compatible with Uncharted Golden Abyss. It's not compatible with Gravity Rush. It's not compatible with Sin Mora. But it is compatible with a lot of other games, and I'm starting to research some good Vita games that it is compatible with. I'm finding some. I'm putting them on my Amazon wish list waiting for sales. But a good find and a nice price. I haven't opened it yet to test it out, but I will. I've just kind of been kind of everywhere this week, so I haven't had a chance really yet to. And PS4 Remote Play. That might be interesting especially when I start a good franchise on MLB 15 to show. Go ahead and go to bed because my PS3 is in my bedroom, PS4 is out here in the living room. Go to bed and play a game before hitting the sack through the Remote Play. And because I picked this up, today I was in Walmart. I was going to price match Witcher 3. All we had was the Xbox One version, so I'm kind of debating if that one's I'm going to do some research before I go to bed tonight to see which version of the if the PS4 version is exponentially better than the Xbox One version, I'm going to try to get the PS4 version. But if they're little to no difference, I'll go into Walmart sometime this week and get that price match. But while I was there, I saw they had 4 gigabyte Vita memory cards on clearance for $5. So they had 4 of them, and I went ahead and picked up all 4 gigabyte Vita memory cards. They say you can hold 1 to 2 full games, 3 movies, and, you know, songs and photos. I'm not going to put songs and photos on these. So that gives me a 16 gigabyte memory card on Amazon. I believe was around 40-ish, maybe a little bit more. So there's 16 gigabytes of memory, albeit in separate packages for $20, plus the 8 gigabyte one that's going to be in the box. Yeah, these are really small. I'm going to have to find a good way to store them. But that's a nice, cheap way to have some memory for the PS TV without, you know, because I'm the kind of guy who'd want the 64 gigabyte memory card. And the 64 gigabyte memory card is dang near $100. It's like $90-something. But that's my pickups and finds for the week. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed bringing it to you. I enjoy watching your pickup videos and your hunting videos. Keep bringing them. I'll keep watching them. And keep on hunting. I'll see you guys later.